Hi everyone, welcome back. We are doing episode 12 of our modded Greasus Ogre Kingdoms campaign. Last episode we wiped out Drazoth, and we've started moving our war against Imric into the future. He is kind of confusing me though, because he's running away from our settlement, and I'm not sure where he went, because he could have gone back to recruit a little bit more, but he decided not to. He's level 26 though, so he's going to be a nightmare to kill. He has a really strong army. But we're moving some of our heroes to try and make contact with the other legendary lords for the ogres. And as far as Greasus, we took Arnel's tomb, but we have not leveled up before the entry. That's what we were waiting on. We're going to keep going more hit points. We're trying to get to snacks with Greasus, so he gets that heal while he's in combat. Our Fire Belly, what do you want to do, though? Give him 5 more melee attack plus 10% weapon strength. He has 50 melee attack. I guess if we're fighting lots of high elves, that will be useful. Let's do that one. So we've already got the physical resist, too. On our Butcher, let's do Dinner Bell. That decreases cooldowns, yeah. So let's do Emissary. I don't really think I'll use this a whole lot because you have to be out of melee with the character to get the leadership buff, and I always forget about that, but we'll get it just in case because I want to get Dinner Bell. And we have 2 butchers in the army currently. I don't know if I need to anymore. This guy has the worst trait, so we might send him to another army. This guy's got a butcher. That guy's a slaughtermaster. Well, we'll keep him around for now until we find something better to do with him. But our bruisers, almost level 14. And then we'll get our first careers finally. Let's do Lucky Nobblers for the physical resist. And oh, we forgot to name my ogre. Brawler Guts, he's going to be called... Oops. We need to rename him to Big Chungus. Brawler Guts, Big Chungus. And leveling him up. He's got snacks now, which is awesome. If we give him last point in Scarred Veteran, he gets almost another 700 HP, which is a lot. But up here, what do? This gives him melee defense and physical resist. We'll do Scarred Veteran, and then we'll come up and do Iron Discipline.
Belongs to the boss.
It's Fire Belly. Let's do Eruption. That'll be useful against the Skaven. And our Hunter, awesome. Now he has a summon of Saber Tusks. And this Butcher, we can finally get access to... Do we want to do heals or the Maw first? Our Tyrant heals in combat. Yeah, let's do actually the Maw. And I think I had a healing item on this Tyrant. Yeah, he had the Potion of Toughness. Let's take that off because he heals no matter what. So let's give him... What's an enchanted item we can give him? We haven't looked through these for a while, so let's actually fuse some of these. Scroll of Power, I didn't really like either of those. Spotter Spyglass is bad, same with Rock Eye. So we'll fuse those. Hopefully we get a good one. Talene, I guess this gives missile block chance and reload time reduction. That's not terrible on a hunter who has a Stonehorn. Giving the missile block chance is really nice. But are there any other ones that we can get rid of that I don't really like? Trickster Shard I don't like a whole lot. And we already have one Forbidden Rod, so let's fuse those. Fistful of Laurel is a really good item. Melee attack and leadership. Let's stick that on our Slaughtermaster. And our Hunter. I'm going to give Clean Havis. We'll give him the Iron Curse icon as well, because he's a large target and the extra missile resist will be nice. Potion of Toughness, though. Let's put that on some of our bruisers, since we've not got one to level 14 before getting killed. So let's make sure we can heal all those guys up. And then these ones, so Demon Killer Scars. It's part of a set, so if you equip it with a Blood Cleaver, you get melee attack and bonuses large when fighting against demons of chaos. But right now, it just causes terror, but they're mounted actually, so that's not terrible. Oh no, this that replaces push of healing. Yeah, so we'll get this on the other guy. Yeah, because causing terror when a mount is actually not bad. Unending Volley. So unlimited ammo. Let's stick that on one of our hunters that's not on a Stonehorn yet. Okay, the Spingle Shard gives physical resist. Okay, both of those are physical resist. Let's put them on some of our bruisers. Talisman of Preservation, awesome. Let's do those, yeah, on our bruisers until they're immortal. Oh, I replaced some of them, but let's put on some of the other bruisers down here then.
Bloody order.
Oh, never mind, this guy's one of our traveling guys. That's okay, though. We'll leave it on him for now. Was there anything else we kind of want to do with any of our items? Armor of Destiny, though. Let's stick that on... Let's keep it on this Tyrant, because he is kitted out entirely for fighting, so we just want to make him impossible to kill. Longshots camp. Let's merge some of these. Got Maw is really good. That's a healing item. Cool. They don't even have to be in melee. Let's stick that on. Our butchers have regeneration. Let's stick that on our Fire Belly, because he likes to take lots of damage. I'm going to use these Scroll of Leeching. They're not a very good item. Ooh, we get Armor of Destiny too. Let's stick that on one of our butchers. I'm going to stick it on the lower level one, actually. Then, is there anything else crazy? Brass Cleaver.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, let's equip it to some of them. Ranger's Axe is good for a hunter,
In charge.
because they benefit from both of those. And the Forest Cloak gives Vanguard deployment and snipe. I don't really like that. But yeah, we'll wait till we have something else to fuse it with. But for this guy, we forgot to get Where You Going, huh? Because this gives him the ability to make a unit unbreakable. That'll be really nice. So this guy is going to go and try to find the faction leader of the Mountain Eaters so we can fight him and confederate all this territory. Yeah, I'm not... So he'll move out next turn. I think, yeah, we moved everything that we wanted to. We just need to end the turn. Let's send some meat over to our camps first. This one benefits meat. Yeah, let's send a bunch of meat. You have 900 meat. We can have you send some to the Margate camp. I don't want to take too much though. Greases has a fair amount. I want to leave... Actually, I don't think we actually need Meat Face for the heal. It is nice, but we have butchers who can heal, so if worse comes to worse, we can do that. This guy's still waiting for upgrades before we can spend more meat, so... I think that's everything we want to do. Oh, our camp tyrant. Let's do... For his skill, let's... Renowned and Feared only gives recruit rank and reductions on recruitment costs. So for now, let's do this, because this also lowers construction costs in the local province. Yeah, and we'll save some of the meat for... This lets us get Iron Blasters. This one reduces upkeep, though, and gives recruitment bonuses. And that one gives Fire Bellies. Yeah, we'll do all those. Bragg is just looking for another target. We're trying to get a critical success assassination, so we have to find another hero. This game usually have lots of heroes, so we can come down this way with him. Or actually send them up that way. We'll go up this way. We'll go through the High Elf territory. And we'll try to find some Skaven from Clan Rictus on the way up. But, oh, we have full control of the province now. Let's switch this over. This gives control and growth. We were going to spend some money to repair some of the settlements so we can use the growth, but I think these two are kind of risky right now, so we're just going to do Fortress of Vorag. For the rest of our money, though, Pig Barter, we're okay over there. Flayed Rock, okay, let's upgrade some of this stuff. Let's get... I'm going to do a lot of these fire shrines because they give a research rate. Okay, we can't afford another one. But, Haunted Forest, oh, actually, no, we want to upgrade the Haunted Forest as soon as possible. I forgot about that. Ah! How much do we need to get it to tier? We need 7,000. Okay, that's a lot. But it's worth it, because the exotic animals resource lets us recruit thunder tusks and stuff like that. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. And did we already move this butcher who's looking for the enemy here? I don't think so. He's still out here. That's good to know.
Meat and blood.
And our other two bounties are to go after 2 ogre characters up here, which we don't have an army or heroes to use right now. So we'll just have to do our best. Hopefully we can deal with that saving character and get up to one of those ogre characters in time, but may not be. If we know that's going to happen, then we will decline some of our bounties. Yeah, okay, he doesn't occupy... What is... Imric is playing so weird. He should have occupied that so he could recruit. I know he would have been close enough to be attacked by Greasus, but... he's just making really weird decisions right now. Because we took his landmark, so he can't recruit dragon princes here anymore.
We're about to find out how I became time.
These guys... oh, they're just at war with the Dark Elves. That's why they like us. But no. Oh, what camp is this? Is there a Bitter Bay camp? Oh, it's a Skaven Rebel faction. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh man, this is so bad. Can we win this battle though? Gutter Runners are nasty. Rat Ogres. Is it a camp battle though? It might be possible. As Warp Lightning unfortunately does do still a fair amount of damage to large targets. But if we use the Saber Tusks to hunt down the Plague Catapults and the Warp Fire Throwers... Alright guys, because I'm dumb, we didn't look at the map and notice that there was a rebellion that was right next to our camp, so they are coming right for us. For us, we have our Camp Tyrant, Gutrug, along with 2 Iron Belters, 2 Ogre Wolves with dual weapons, and a Saber Tusk, which we have deployed on the side to hopefully get around and go after these Plague Catapults in the back, because they are a key target. But for this Skaven, they have a lot of units. A few Clan Rats, but they have 2 Warp Fire Throwers, several Gutter Runners, which are just nasty. They're poison missiles, and they do a lot of damage. Oh, sorry, right here. We don't have a whole lot of armor, so it's actually going to be pretty effective against the guys that we do have. But Grace here leading the attack along with 2 Rat Ogres. He does have Warp Lightning, so we're going to try to do our best to evade some of those, because those can do a lot of damage, even to large units. Warp Lightning is by far probably the strongest spell in the game for what it costs. But in the camp, we decided to put 2 starting towers on the control point for the key building. But we've decided to try to build some barriers, the ones that buff our leadership, to hopefully last out as long as we can. I did start to notice the plague catapults aiming for our Ogre Bowls, so I do try to get them to move back and forth while they're getting targeted to evade some of those shots while our Saber Tusks come in to shut them down. But the AI is not going to come straight in for the throat. They are going to capture all the smaller points on the outside first before they move in. Unfortunately, one thing that happens in camp and settlement battles is that even if your army is still alive, if you lose all the control points, you automatically lose the battle. So I did notice this Warp Lightning and evade it for the most part. One guy still does get hit, but it doesn't do too much damage. Oh, I didn't notice this when we fought the battle, actually. If you have units on top of where barriers are being building, they won't finish. So that was a mistake. That might have been the reason these guys go so quickly. Because they don't get that extra 10 leadership from the barrier, but we're building the other one over here as well. But for now, gutter runners using their missiles, their shurikens, to go after our tower right there. There's a big Warp Lightning. I didn't notice that one in time. So it doesn't kill any of our guys, but it does get off a lot of damage. But we're going to get our camp tyrant to go after this Grace here before he can get on top of our lead belchers. But no units have really gotten to the point where we could fight yet. Yeah, look at that. Our barrier didn't finish at the last second, so we didn't get that last little bit of leadership. Because we get 10 from being the defender, but we didn't get the 10 from the barrier, which might have won us the battle. Because it's going to be so close without that. Yeah, again, these lead belchers hit by a second Warp Lightning does kill one of the units this time. Gutter runners have come around. They're starting to throw some shurikens at our Ogre Bowls with dual weapons. The problem is I can't charge them because they're a little bit faster to where we would just not get to them in time because of the poison. So instead I turn to shoot them with our lead belchers. You do mow them down with one volley. But we send our Ogre Bowls with dual weapons again to fight to the clan rats. It is a prime target for them, but we also do throw down our one use of gluttony on the camp. On these Ogre Bowls to try to keep them healthy. Ogre Bowl, or Ogre Tyrant, annihilating the Grace here. But then these Ogre Bowls are getting hit by the Warp Fire Throwers. Our Saber Tusks have shattered the Plague Catapults, but I left them standing because I thought we needed to try and come help against these Warp Fire Throwers with some of those Saber Tusks. Yeah, these Lead Belchers just unfortunately just do not have what it takes to stick around. And our Ogre Bowls over here get routed. It's down to our Tyrant for now. And these Lead Belchers, who are holding up actually fairly well in melee against these Clan Rats and Rat Ogres. But the second unit of Rat Ogres comes to pick on our Camp Tyrant. I decide to pull him back in just a second to try and hold on to the point for as long as possible. But Ogre Bowls with dual weapons did shatter those Clan Rats, or just routed them, I guess, didn't shatter them, but we're going to pull them back again, try to fight on the point, keep our leadership point active as long as possible. Saber Tusk coming around. Hopefully going to get a good charge. Not really. Part of it because of the terrain, unfortunately, but we do get on top of these Warp Fire Throwers to keep them from shooting. The second ones are also kind of not really sure what to do because of that. But our Ogre Bowls just barely holding out, even with the extra leadership from the Tyrant. It's probably just not going to be enough. So the Tyrant can do a lot of damage fighting the Rat Ogres right now, but we just don't have the numbers to hold the point. So it's all about doing as much damage as we can right now. Saber Tusk still doing pretty good damage to the Warp Fire Throwers. They don't have the most amazing armor piercing, but it should be enough to do some damage to these guys with 70 armor. Their melee stats are pretty low, but yeah, just not enough. Yeah, I tried, but we did pretty well. Oh, I should have kept our Saber Tusks on the Plague Catapults because they just barely lived, and same with the enemy Lord. But I've learned my lesson now about camps not having any, any units to support them. Oh, that's so bad for us, though, because that camp was full of meat. Okay, well, We were going to come down here anyway to deal with this last settlement of Greasus. But that may decide where I drop my next camp now. Maybe I leave it up here. But although it's still pretty vulnerable right there. We'll drop it like right here.
I said move.
We can get him back in 4 turns though, but I think he's going to lose all of his meat. Big Daddy. Yeah, we'll actually wait because I don't really like this camp a whole lot. We'll wait for that guy to come back. But hopefully I learned my lesson. Let's get extra ingredients with the second butcher. Meanwhile, we're just going to come down. We're at full health anyway, so we're just going to come down here, try to take Bitter Bay. We'll wipe out these rebels. We should do that first, actually. So what we're going to do, we're going to march over here with Greasus, wipe out the rebels, then take Bitter Bay next turn. Clan Richt is kind of moving through our territory, though, which is scaring me. Haunted Forest, let's upgrade our exotic pet store. That's what it's called. Okay, but we don't need the growth anymore, so let's get rid of that. But, yeah, up here, we're still good. We still need to find the faction leader for the Mountain Eaters. So we're going to come through their territory. Let's stay in our territory just one more turn so we can get one last little heal. Go into ambush stance just to develop that trait. And we got to find that Skaven character. Okay, he's right over here. That's good. Hopefully we, okay, we need to find his name though. Thrin. Oh, it's an army. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't help. So, all right, we'll get rid of that one. And these ones are limited to the following character. They're ogre characters. They might be armies. They might be camps. We've got 7 turns to try to get up there. It'll take this butcher about 7 turns just to get there. We'll send him there anyway, but we're going to decline these and hope we get some better ones next turn. That's disappointing, though. But let's use the little bit of money I have to just learn my lesson from last time. Let's recruit some good units for our camp. We could get Iron Guts pretty good. We could get 2 of those. We could get some Mourn Fangs, Yetis. Let's start with Iron Guts. Iron Guts are good. They have armor. They have really good armor piercing. And their leadership's pretty decent, so. A Big Chungus. You were going to fight the Skaven for us, but we're not exactly... Ooh! Oh, I was going to say, we're not exactly sure where they are, but our first Bruiser can unlock a career. Okay, he's the only Bruiser in this army. What is his trait? So he gets bonuses to melee stuff and missile stuff. So we want to give him a career that lets him do that. Drunkard does not. I believe Merc Captain makes him like a man-eater, so he gets a pistol. And so that would be good. And then I believe the Broadsider is the only other ranged attack. Yeah, so it's between our Broadsider, which makes him like a Lead Belcher. So really good single target damage. But I don't remember what his skills are, though. He gets suppressive. Let's try the Merc Captain first, actually. Because there's not a lot of... Actually, let's do the Broadsider. Because, no, we'll do the Merc Captain since we have the Powder Gut. Sorry, I'm indecisive right now. So let's take a look and actually see what that... Oh, so it gives him a new portrait. Cool. What are his skills with it? So he gets Lead Pepper, Awesome. So he gives range and missile damage for all units that are near him. Okay, that's good to know so that we can give some more missile units to this army. And I think he gets immune to psychology because man-eaters get that typically. But yeah, that's cool to know. There's our first one. So yeah, we want to go after the Skaven first. Because we don't quite know where the enemy faction leader is for the Mountain Eaters. Yeah, it's given a lot of territory though. Let's go down here first. I don't care if we lose the Darkhold or the Black Fortress, but I don't want to lose this stuff because we've invested money there. So for now, we're going to occupy the Sentinels just to get the control going in the right direction. And we can recruit some. We don't have enough to recruit locally. And globally, it would take several turns to get units that we want. But our hunter, he should have got his big name for winning a battle with 5 units of Saber Tusk. So they have a perfect vigor, and he gets another use of the summon. Cool. Yep, our bruiser. We're building up the camp a little bit so I don't make the same mistake. And we're going to deal with these rebels. Hopefully they don't just try to retreat again. But, oh, I forgot to... Crap! I forgot to use Gutsman. Bribe Gutsman right there because there's a hero character. Oh. If you guys have ever watched me stream before, I'm very impatient. And I do before I think a lot of the times when it comes to... to this game. So, welcome to the channel if you're new to that. Defensive alliance. Do we want a defensive alliance with Zhao Ming? How many territories does he have? He has... He's not doing bad. It looks like... Oh, he's got a bunch down here too. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to? Sure, we'll do it. He's been nice to us. And they're supposed to be best buds. As good as they can get. But he owns a fair amount of territory. If the Dark Elves push in, I'm going to have to fight them anyway since we joined a war to get military access, I believe. But he's not doing bad. Miao Ying was doing significantly worse than he was, though. But hopefully this rebel faction does not keep moving away. Let's see right now what happens to him. Rebel factions typically... Well, I would say rebel factions are typically different, but... Where did the Skaven go? Oh, come on. They're still around there. That's going to be annoying. But we'll take Bitter Bay and just... We'll deal with the Skaven rebels next time they pop their head up. We're going to... let's sack it first. We're close enough. And the extra money and meat will be useful. Plus, we don't really care about the control over here. So, I'm going to pay to repair this, though, just so we don't have to deal with a rebellion. Hopefully. Our hunter is at level 20, though. That's awesome. Immortal. So, this is just to reduce upkeep, which we don't care about at the moment. So, let's just go for more melee defense. Bruisers, both level 13. They'll get their careers in just a little bit. Drunk Bat. He is definitely going to be our drunkard. But what was his big name that he unlocked? Probably this one. But is there a tire action we want to do right now? We could still Magic Armor Ancillary, cause attrition, and disable an army. Instantly replenish movements, increase ranks, or plus meat. This is the one I really want. Because it lets us basically steal income from a settlement. But I don't think there's another one we want right now. I did see a Mountain Eater's army over here somewhere. Okay, right there. Balded. Okay, awesome. That is the faction leader. So we need to kill him in combat. So we're not going to go to war with the Skaven yet. This guy's going to march up and beat this guy to a pulp so we can get all of that territory for free. But I'm going to keep our bruisers moving out, because I really want to make contact sooner rather than later. Brag. Before I forget, let's get you on a hero. Critical success? Yes! We got it! Awesome! That means Brad can come and join Greasus' army now. So awesome. From that big name, he gets Unbreakable and an additional 25% success chance. But we probably won't use that again because we want him in an army because he's awesome. But for his unique skills, let's do Great Beast Hunter. That gives him extra bonus for large and more weapon strength. He'll be really nice to fight Imric with as well. But, we've moved everyone kind of what that we want to. Let's upgrade Flayed Rock. We're just going to put more fire shrines everywhere to pump up our research rate. Okay, and everything... Okay, this one is still not tier 3. So once we're at tier 3, then we can get rid of all those growth buildings. This is going to give us another hunter. This is going to give us another bruiser. Let's see if there's anything that we can make more money with first before we decide on that. Oh, the Valley of Horn. Valley of Horn's now, okay. Let's get growth here because we don't have any growth here. Upgrade that. Gold production. For this camp, let's spend a little bit more money to recruit some more units. Let's get a lead belcher. And globally, is there anything that we can get for not too expensive? We could get basic ogre bowls. Let's get some. Actually, lead belchers aren't that expensive globally, so we'll get a couple of those. And then another iron gut. But this guy, since we know where he is now, I think we're safe to start moving in. Yeah, the Skaven, we definitely don't want to pick a fight too early. Oh, is this guy at war with the dwarves too? No, okay. Oh, that's good. He's not at war with the Skaven. He's only at war with Cathay. So that means he's not going to get attacked by the Skaven, hopefully. But this guy, yeah, what do you want to do then? Let's start moving him out to... Want to fight the Skaven over here, or do we want to fight these Skaven? I think we want to fight these Skaven, so we'll come down this way. Let's bring him into the settlement, actually, so we get a little bit more replenishment on our vultures and gorgers. And at his big names, he had to get to rank up in raiding stats, win a battle against any demons, and deploy a camp. Okay, that's good to know. He gets, from deploying a camp, he gets control and growth. So we'll deploy like a camp up here. After this one, I forgot to switch this over. After we get this next turn, I'm going to switch over and get another camp right there. Because Greasus is going to deploy one in a couple of turns, and we'll deploy another one up there. This bruiser, we're going to wait till he hits level 12. But... this butcher... oh, we didn't look at our bounties. So, Clan Carrion wants us to fight Imric. That's going to happen no matter what. Mountain Eaters want us to go after Miao Ying, so we're going to decline that one. The Golden Order wants us to go after Dark Elves. What? Okay, it's this army, though. Yeah, we're not going to fight that, but we might need to send some help over to fight the Dark Elves, because they're pushing in quite a lot. Gelth has still got a few settlements, but he's not doing very well. We're not allies with him, but we are trading partners. Bring this butcher back then. Well, that seems like a good place for this turn to end. Okay, that's fine. We didn't spend money building that up anyway. He decides again not to occupy it. Oh, so the western provinces have been attacked by Nakai the Wanderer. Sure. Nakai's always annoying. So we'll get rid of him sooner rather than later. But I don't want to break that defensive alliance that we just built up. I just need to keep an eye on that Ogre faction. That Ogre army, wherever he was.
Can't help but notice.
Nope. Because where's his army? His army was right here. I might need to keep this bruiser around just to keep an eye on him. Because I want to get that battle in Confederation. So, yeah, he was over here. I'm going to guess he's moving this way to go back towards Cathay, so let's move up this way. Yeah, if we don't spot him immediately with this army... Oh, he's right there! We're just barely shy of having enough movement range. Okay. But we know where he is now, so that's okay. So we can keep moving this bruiser that way then. And let's switch this over to camp huddles. We get another camp, and then we'll go back to battle buffs. But for our bounties, our new ones are same target, just a different issuer, so we're going to get rid of that. And Clan Rictus wants us to go after Iron Rock, which is, I'm going to guess, be controlled by the dwarves. Dwarves or Gorbat Ironclaw. Either way, that's really far away, so I'm going to decline that one. But Bragg, you're going to come help Greasus eventually. I still don't know where that stupid Skaven Rebellion army is, but... Level up our Fire Belly. We've already got Arcane Conduit. Let's get Missile Resist against the High Elves. That's probably a good future proof for us. Is there anything here we can recruit? No, I guess our other slots can be filled by Bragg, so we don't need that. Fortress of Vorag, though, we are planning to keep. So let's upgrade that. And... This gives us control. Oh, that's just corruption. Okay. This one gives us control, though, because we're getting a lot because of provincial instability. Okay. We should be okay without that, then. Let's do that one for more research. Ruins End, we'll upgrade those. We can get the more advanced Chaos Ogre units now. And we'll be able to get a lot of Fire Bellies once all these buildings are finished upgrading. Oh, no, we should... Where did I just spend that money? Let's cancel that. I want to upgrade Scrap Towers. So all of this will be at Tier 3 with all of our settlements, so we can get rid of a lot of these growth buildings now. And you're still recruiting? Okay. This guy will come down to go after Darkhold. His army will be pretty good against Skaven as well. We've got lots of armor, we've got shields, we've got some firepower, along with flanking units and stalking units. So yeah, we should be pretty well set for battles against the Clan Rictus, even if they have lots of Storm Vermin. We just got to keep an eye on this guy right there. Greasus has already moved. I think we actually, because this is raised, it's not occupied at the moment. So I'm actually going to march with Greasus. We're going to stay just barely in friendly territory in case we get attacked randomly, but I want to be able to catch up to him as quickly as possible. And we need to start saving some money now so that we can put up a laundering scheme and a nice settlement to give us more income. Which I believe that costs like 15,000 if I remember right. So I need to make sure we save enough. Gonna be over Tyrant one day. I don't know why, but I love the sort of accents that the ogres have, because it's funny because they're like aesthetically they're based off of Mongolians, kind of styled after that, but then their accents are still kind of the I'm not sure what accent from the UK, but just from that area. Some sort of United Kingdom accent. I like that idea.
Gotcha.
Okay, so our new bounties are to... Okay, Razor Sack, Fire Mountain Pass, which we're already going to do, and Carrick Azorn. We're going to try to get the Confederation. Ooh, and he's right here. Okay, he is going to get the settlement garrison, but I think our army's pretty tough, and we have high-level heroes. He does have his own hunter and bruiser, though, but let's get Niao Ying to pay us to fight him. Because we don't have... I'm just going to double check. We don't have any treaties with him, do we? No, okay. Awesome.
The city of smoke is poised to lend.
This should give us a huge jump in our... Oh, and we have... We could do non-aggression or defensive alliance and military access. I'm not sure whether Meowing is going to survive, so I'm going to wait on that. But let's check out... Right here, we may need to fight this one. Okay, we get a Pyrrhic victory. We don't lose anything. His army has got just a fair amount of Ogre Bulls, 4 Vultures, 2 Saber Tusks, the garrison. Yeah, but he's got his own Hunter and Bruiser along with the payback guard. So that's actually pretty well kitted to fight us out. I think if we didn't have the Regiment of Renown here, we would definitely be in trouble. But we'll pick up the next episode with the battle, actually. We'll do this one manually, but we'll start at the next episode. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Warhammer. Have a great day, guys.